This is a 1942 Tatra T87. It was sold in 1942 and delivered to a buyer in Hamburg, Germany that year. It has a pretty big 2170 cubic centimeter V8 engine. It's air-cooled, independent four-wheel suspension, and of course the engine is in the rear. These cars were a little unpredictable and would oversteer if pushed hard, so much so that these were popular with the German occupying force, and the Wehrmacht would take them to the limit and wind up crashing, and they lost a lot of Wehrmacht officers that way. Very unusual styling and beautiful blue paint here. And notice how the windshield is configured. Two large flat planes, and then along the side are smaller panes. So you have, in effect, a wraparound windshield in four separate pieces. Now, the lighting is very limited here, but this is in the museum here of Tampa Bay Automobile Museum. But in the back of the back seat is an access panel to the engine in the back. So you could reach the engine for some reason from the rear seat. Of course, you could open up this rather large louvered and finned hood back here and get to the engine. That fin in the back was very remarkable and sure made the car stand out. Of course, there were smaller versions of this car, but this is the car that would get you in trouble if you were a little too enthusiastic driving it. It would go to 100 miles an hour. And that heavy tail would evidently come around and would be a surprise. And notice the louvered front hood here. And there you see that wraparound window. Very unusual in every way. Very advanced for its time. Notice the central headlight, much like the Tucker of 1948.